This is Jeff Hanneman from Slayer, and you're watching ESP TV.
All right, so now the question about pedals. I find that the pedals that I use are all a way to color your sound. Music can be expressed so many different ways, and the canvas is the song or the riffs and your guitar, and how you're going to paint it is all decided by sometimes how you use pedals. I'm old school. I don't like to go through the effects loop in the back of an amp, okay? I like to do what Hendrix used to do and got my heroes, and I plug into things. So this is an overdrive pedal. I don't like a lot of distortion because I usually have a B channel gain anyway on my amp, and what I'll do is add a little more with this, okay? And I'll get into some of the uses of that, but first let me go through all of them. I love wah-wah pedals, okay? And this happens to be a vintage one, kind of like that Jimi Hendrix one that Dunlop is marketing now. And this one's got a lot of expression to it, but it could be like the most inexpensive one too, and it can sound amazing. It all depends on the quality of it and then knowing how to use it. I happen to have a very small chorus pedal there because I just came back from traveling to Europe and Australia, and let me tell you, the airlines are brutal when it comes to the weight of your luggage, okay, and it can be very expensive. Over in Europe, they charge euros for every kilogram, and you have no idea how pricey it can be. So I tend to pick pedals that are very light, okay, just so you know. And I'm not taking a pedal board with me because it's not necessary. So this pedal is like a Micro by Gaiatone. It's a Japanese company that makes these mini choruses, and it's very lightweight and runs on a battery and works fine. Then this delay, I like analog delay. I'm really not a big fan of digital delay. My bigger boards that I use on the road with Grand Funk, obviously I have a digital pedal in there as well, and I actually use a Boss delay in those. But this one's been great for traveling. It just gives me a simple slapback. I like a natural delay echo. I don't want it to be too obvious. Obviously, if I was doing things like the Edge, I'd have, a fancier pedal, to do the repeats. So let me show you some of the sounds. Right now, I'm on the clean setting on a beautiful Vintage Plus ESP Strat. That's that humbucker pickup. But let me use this one. So here's with the. So you see, it's got a little, breath afterwards. So I like that. Now you add a little chorus, that always adds a little time to it as well. And obviously when you go to the more stratty kind of tones, And I'm not using any of these pedals really to an extreme. Obviously I could put a lot more of the slapback or the delay on it, or more chorusing. Actually, sometimes there's a reason to do like a more like underwater kind of chorus tone. And then let's say if I added the overdrive, even in the clean channel, if you're careful with it, turn down the volume a bit. That's a very tasty sound right there. But again, staying just with the clean sound, just those two pedals, I like to have them on, especially when I'm doing, things like that. Or let me slow down the chorus though. And then be creative with those pedals. Have fun with them. I know that Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun wouldn't have existed without taking one of those kind of pedals and manipulating them kind of fast and making a nice sound with it.